So I get asked all the time, what is the best prop firm? What is the best broker? So the best prop firm is the Forex Funder. They're letting you keep 95% of your profits. You can trade up to $1 million in funding. They got raw spreads and an unlimited time limit. You can literally get 50% off any account right now if you use the code TFF50 and my affiliate code FXCarlos50. Now, as for the best broker that you can use, you're going to want to use Henkel Trade. It's a true ECM broker. You get 0.0 spreads, 1 to 500 leverage, and $2 minimum commission. I'm using both of these companies at the same time to run up a bag, and I think you guys should too. Now, let's get into this video. What up, gang? So I want to talk to you guys about how Forex saved my life and how it could potentially save yours. So let's get straight into this. So I'm going to take you guys back a couple years. So on this day, I remember waking up, doing what I always do. I open my eyes, break down some weed, put it in a bowl, take a hit, and that was really the only exciting thing I had to go on that day, right? But this day was different. After we took our hit and we chilled for a little bit, me and my wife, out of nowhere, she passes out, boom, hits the floor. I'm like, what the fuck? I go check her, hey, are you okay? Hey, wake up, wake up. Me not knowing, you're not supposed to lift a person that passes out, right? You're supposed to let them lay down and lift their legs up. So when she passed out, she hits her head on the floor. I'm telling her, get up. So I lift her up thinking that's what I'm supposed to do, right? I lift her up. She starts shaking out of hand, right? She looks like she's having a seizure. She's shaking. And I'm starting to really panic, like, whoa, shit, what the fuck is going on? Like, is she dying? Like, what is going on? I don't know what to do. I'm like, hey, I'm screaming like, hey, what's wrong? What's wrong? I'm losing my mind. I'm panicking. So I lay her back down and then she finally snaps out of it. And she's like, oh my God, what happened? I'm like, I'm over here about to cry. Like, I don't know what's happening. Like, I thought I was about to lose the love of my life. So after she snaps out of it, she's like, I need to eat something. Hurry, I'm going to pass out again. And I run to the kitchen, slamming the doors, everything. I'm looking through the cabinets, the refrigerator. There's no food for her to eat. There's nothing there. There's no soda. There's no candy. There's no cookies, no chips. There is nothing for her to eat. There's nothing I could give her. Like, literally, there's nothing. Like, it was like her life depended on it, and I couldn't bring nothing for her to eat. I'm calling everybody I know. Please send me money. Please give me this. Nobody's answering. Nobody has money. I go to my mom and tell her, Mom, please just give me $5. Please, I need to get her some food. And she says, son, if I give you this $5, I won't be able to eat. I'm like, Mom, this is serious. I need it. She says, sorry, son, but I got to take care of myself before I could take care of you. And that shit right there was like a knife into my heart, bro. I remember this shit and I still don't forgive her to this day. You know, I love my mom. We have a great relationship, but I have that in the back of my head. Like, I really needed you and you told me no. And when you weren't even probably hungry, or like you could have got money from somewhere else, from anyone else, but you're the only person I had that could have helped me in that moment. And she literally told me no. So now I run to the garage. I'm trying to start my car up because I'm about to go steal some food from her, right? I don't care. I'm in panic mode. I really don't give a fuck about anything, right? As long as I get her some food. But my old ass, cheap ass, bucket ass car, I had to get a car charger to put on the battery before I can start it, right? So I'm hooking up this thing to the battery, and like every minute seems like an hour, bro. Like I have my girl, the love of my life, on the bed about to pass out again. So I'm waiting for this thing to hurry up and count down so I can start my car. I finally started. I raced to the store. I'm stealing fucking Twinkies and sodas and dumbass shit like that, risking fucking jail time just to steal some fucking Twinkies, bro. I take the Twinkies, I go. I don't even care. I don't even try to hide it. I walk out that store like, if you want to try me right now, I'm finna knock your ass out, because this is how serious it is. I need to get back, right? I'm panicking. I don't care about nothing right now. Make it back to the house. I give her the food. She feels better and everything's okay. But that shit scarred me. Like every day I'd wake up and I'll jump up like, hey, are you okay? Are you okay? Like it really just left a bad impression on me. And I think that's one of the reasons why I ended up getting this sickness, because I was just so scared of just anything with passing out. Just scared the shit out of me from that day, because I thought I was going to lose my wife. So from that day forward, I was like, you know what? I'm never going to be in this position. I need to get some money. I don't care what it is. I need to get some money. So next day, I'm at the agency. I need a job. Give me a warehouse job. I don't care what type of job it is. You give me a job. So they give me a job. They give me a job working on RVs, right? Now, I never did no type of construction or anything like that in my life. I ain't never built nothing. I can't even roll a blunt. Like, I had a blunt roller. So I go to this job. They give me all these tools and shit. I'm supposed to make these holes in the RV and shit. So I'm just walking around, bzz, bzz, I feel bad for whoever got them RVs I was working on. I was just making holes out of nowhere, bro. Like I was just trying to get my money, bro. Like I was just trying to stay away from everybody. After like 2 or 3 days, I got fired. Like, I mean, what do you expect, bro? I was just putting holes everywhere. Like as soon as I seen the manager, you know what I mean? Like, bro, that shit was bad. I got fired, but at least I got me $100 or whatever. But so I went to another agency. I started working at the Under Armour warehouse. So I'm packing in boxes and, you know, all types of shit like that, you know, scanning shit, all that normal shit. And I'm taking all my money, I'm making sure we have food, and I'm putting it aside to invest it, right? At this time, I'm trying to do drop shipping. I'm trying to do wholesaling real estate. I'm writing yellow letters, putting 2 pennies inside every letter. So when they get the letter, they could be like, oh, what's in here? And open the letter and see that I'm trying to buy their house, right? So I'm trying everything. We're right there in the kitchen. Me, my mom, my wife are writing a whole bunch of letters just over and over and over and over. I'm talking about like 1 million letters, bro, shipping them out. We did the whole thing, right? We got some calls back and I couldn't even talk to them on the phone, bro. Like I'm not used to talking to people. I used to just staying in my room, smoking weed, talking to the homies, talking to my family. That's it. I'm not used to talking to them, pretending like I'm rich, and I couldn't do that. And then I got to the point where I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna talk to them and I'm the richest person in the world, right? And it still never worked. It just never worked. They want prices that were ridiculous. They want $1 million for a 100K house. So it didn't work. Every time I would call them, they'll be like, oh, I already got like 10 letters from other people. Like it was just bad, bro. So that shit did not work. It was oversaturated. That didn't work. Drop shipping, so many problems. Couldn't get any sales, couldn't get any viewers. So drop shipping, wholesaling didn't work. Then I ended up getting sick, right? With what I have now. It's called pot syndrome, which is crazy because I was a pothead and now I have something called pot syndrome. But anyways, so basically what that is, right? When you stand up for longer than like a minute, you feel like passing out. Like the blood from your legs doesn't go to your head. So now I'm in this position. In the beginning, it's really bad, right? You can't get off the bed. Like even when you're on the bed, you feel like you're gonna pass out. So I had pillows under my legs 24/7, bro. My wife is just in the kitchen cooking and cooking. By this time we got EBT, thank God. But she's in there cooking 4 or 5 times a day just to keep me from passing out. Like it was so bad for like a year or two. It was so bad. And I was getting into this place where I was like, bro, like what is the point of living, bro? Like real shit, bro. Like what was the point of living? Like I can't even sit up. I can't stand up. I'm broke as hell. I got negative dollars. Like what is the point? Like I'm talking to Jesus, like, God, please, like heal me. And it was never happening. And I was like, what is the point, bro? Like, I can't even stand up. Like, I don't feel good at all. For years, like, I just felt horrible. Just my head in the pillow 24/7. I'm almost 300 pounds, bro. I was like 120 when that story happens with my wife. I was almost 300 pounds because all I was doing is eating and putting my head in the pillow, just trying to sleep because it was just, I felt so horrible. These doctors can't help me. They're not doing nothing. They didn't even know what it was. They kept saying I have a flu or virus infection, stuff like that. And then when someone found out, then they tell me, well, there's no cure for that. All you got to do is eat bad food and all the salt content in there will help you. So that's what I'm doing. I'm eating bad food all day, just trying to feel normal. And after about a year, we get evicted from our house, right? I was living in Covina at that time. So we got evicted from the house and moved back to the IE. And we just happened to move right down the street to the only doctor in like all the states around us that could help me. Remember I said I was praying to Jesus to heal me and he wasn't doing it. I was praying every day, praying to him, please heal me, please. And it was never coming. We get evicted out of nowhere. We had 3 days to move. We moved down the street close enough to where I can go without passing out at this time, to some doctor that was a neuroscientist, chiropractor, bro. So he was a chiropractor, but he works with the brain too. It was like the only one that was like in the nearest 20 states, bro. Like we just happened to move right down the street and he was a brand new place. We go in there. He was so excited. I wish I could have the videos that he recorded, right? Because when I got there, he recorded me and he said, all right, this is day 1 and tell me about how you feel. And I was telling him, bro, I feel so horrible. I was telling him everything, right? Everything I didn't even tell my family, I was telling him. Literally the same day that I came home from that appointment, I was able to run up and down the street. Like on the way home, I was just getting better and better. I felt it. I was like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like I could walk. Like I feel like I could run. And my family's like, it's only been 1 appointment, son. I was like, no, I feel it. Like I feel like I could run. So when we parked the car, I got out. I started running down the street. My mom and my wife instantly started crying. They literally started dropping tears and crying because they haven't seen me. They barely see me walk to the car. I was running up and down the street and I was just telling God, like, thank you, Jesus. I knew you would help me. I knew you would. So after it got to the point where I could stand up, walk around and do stuff like that, I found Forex. And when I found Forex, I knew this was it. I knew this is what I was supposed to be doing. God wasn't going to give me Forex back then. I wasn't ready for it. I was not ready for all the responsibility that comes with this shit. He gave it to me right at the time where I would be able to study it and take it serious. Because if I would have got it then, I would have tried and gave up. And who knows where I would be right now. Once I found Forex, I started studying my ass off. When I was up here from health, feeling great, and everything just seemed amazing, within 2 years, I was right back down. Okay, my health is okay. It's decent, right? It never goes away, but it's decent. I could walk around. I could do stuff, right? But now I'm broke as hell. I'm just broke. Nothing is working. I can't stay with a job because I don't feel that good. I can't go to work for 12 hours or 8 hours. I could barely be up for about 30 minutes to an hour, but that's way better than what it was. But now we're in this position where we're broke. We don't have no money. I'm talking about we don't have clothes. We don't have shoes. We don't have anything. We stay in the house. We don't have nothing, bro. I've taken everybody's course. I'm talking everyone you could think of. I took every single one of their courses, and it's crazy to see now that the people's courses that I was taking back then, they don't even use that strategy no more. So that's how I know it's some bullshit. And I know they're just making bullshit. But I was spending every money I had from the COVID checks, from the EBT welfare. I was spending everything I had on courses, over and over and over. I bought $2,000 courses. I bought so many courses, bro. And everyone felt like this is it, bro. This is the one that's going to make us rich. It never did. Then the depression started to kick back in. Now I'm starting to feel like, man, I'm 26 years old and I can't provide for my family. Everyone's buying new cars. Everyone's going out to Vegas and trips and going to the beach. Everyone's going out to eat, and they don't invite me because they know I don't have no money. They're not inviting my wife because they know he ain't got no money. Or if they do invite her, they do it in a slick way. Hey, you want to go out to eat? You look like you haven't ate in a couple of days. It was always negative shit around me. I lost everyone. I don't have any friends right now because of then. I was locked in. They didn't understand. I didn't have no money. They would just make fun of me. I lost every friend. I lost every family. I'm talking about everyone. I'm not talking about I have one friend, one best friend from childhood. I have a cousin I lost everybody. I had family in the same house that I didn't even talk to. It was that serious. I was getting depressed, bro. From all that weight I just lost, I was starting to gain weight. You go see one of my second videos, bro. I was big as hell. Because I was so depressed. The only thing I had to eat was top ramen. So it didn't matter how many courses I took. It felt like it would never be successful. And I was like, is this really a scam? Then I came across a video about the law of attraction, and I just started looking into it. You need to attract these things in your life. If you don't deserve to be rich, you won't be rich, right? You have to deserve it. You can't be smoking weed all day, drinking, laying on your ass, eating junk food, and expect to be successful. That's not how it works. You got to earn this shit, and you got to deserve it. So once I got that, I said, no matter what course I have, no matter what mentor I have, it's never going to work is if I'm being a sloppy piece of shit all day and then try to come on a computer and act like a millionaire. It's not going to work. So then I started changing everything. I started changing the way I eat. Now I'm eating healthy. I'm working out. I'm reading books. I'm listening to podcasts. I'm journaling. I'm taking notes. I'm doing self-reflections. I'm looking in the mirror like, are you really a millionaire? If I just seen you in the street, would I think you're a millionaire? No, I wouldn't. You look like a loser, a pothead, and someone I wouldn't even want to associate with. So I was like, you know what? I need to change this image. I need to change this. I need to at least look like a millionaire if I want to be a millionaire. At least as close as possible, right? So I stuck to that shit every single day. And then I got a little bit more profitable. I promise you I did. I was waking up on time. I'm studying. Everything's starting to stick to my brain a little bit more instead of just going in one ear, out the other. Things just started making sense. I started noticing patterns in the charts. Everything was going good. I probably made it to break even, right? Break even some weeks a little bit losses. You know, I'm still dealing with it, still trying to learn it. But I still felt like something was missing. I keep losing. It's not there 100% yet. I'm doing everything right, but it's still not profitable. It's still not clicking, right? It's just not there. And I started getting hopeless again. If you can see the trend in here, it's going up and down, up and down. I keep getting these highs that are really high, and I keep getting these lows that are really low, where it's like really depressing and scary at times, bro. And then I came across this video by Jeremy Cash, and he was talking about Jesus, right? How Jesus changed his life, and how if you want to be successful and all this stuff, you need Jesus. Then it started piquing my interest. If this guy who is successful, if he's preaching about God, there must be something there. And my mom's always telling me, you need to start praying, son. You need to start praying. It's not going to work if you don't pray. But I'm just thinking, it's my mom. She don't know nothing. But now once I see this Forex trader talking about it, I said, you know what? Let me look into this. Something he must have said just spoke to me. And I've told him this in the DM. I've talked to him multiple times now. And I told him, like, bro, you made me get closer to God. Like, you did that shit. If it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't be in this position. And that's 100. Even though I didn't learn Forex from him or nothing like that, just that piece of him talking about Jesus changed my life. I started looking into it. I bought the Bible. And when I started reading the Bible, listening to Christian music and stuff like that, I didn't tell nobody for a long time, because where I come from and the people I'm around, like, they look down upon that. Like, oh, well, you think you're a Christian now? Like, they start nitpicking and say, oh, well, you can't be a Christian because of this. I still get that to this day. Once I started listening to Christian rap music, like, don't sleep on the Christian rap music. They be going off, bro. Like, check it out, bro. Look into it. Trust me. That's how I got into it, though, because I love music. So I was like, you know what, let me listen to some music. Let me find a couple songs that are not talking about sliding down the block and killing this and killing that and fucking hoes and all that shit, right? Let me find some music that I could listen to while I'm trading. So I find me a little playlist of Christian rap, songs banging, right? I was like, oh, I fuck with this, bro. I really do. So I started listening to that now. I'm not telling nobody. I have my headphones on. I'm listening to it every day. Then I started reading a little bit in the Bible. It was kind of hard for me to understand. So I was like, you know what? Let me find some videos. Then I came across this TV show that was about the Bible. It was talking about how it started. It's basically like a play of the Bible, but in a TV series. I wish I knew what it's called. It's probably called The Bible or something. But this was a great show, so it showed me how everything worked. Then I started reading the Bible, right? And I just started praying every day. Every day I'd wake up and tell God, thank you for everything you blessed me with. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my family, everything. When I go to sleep, I'm praying. Then I started talking to my mom about it, and you know, she's giving me more information. And it just seems like Forex just got so much easier. It just seemed like everything just started to click, right? I found the mentor that I was looking for, that I needed, right? He gave me a key piece of information that I went and developed my whole own strategy around. My strategy, nobody else has it. Nobody could teach you about it. I made this shit. This shit was gifted from God, bro. I took a key piece of information, which was supply and demand trading, and I made my own strategy around it. But this shit was gifted from God. This is how I take it. You guys can take it how you want, but I was trying everything. How would I know to put this confluence with this confluence at this time on this day? It was from God, bro. And I don't care what you guys say. That's just how I feel it was. And everything changed, bro. Everything changed. The money I started making was ridiculous. Instantly. There's no way to doubt it. There's no way to say it's a coincidence you've been working hard. No. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you need to have every piece of the puzzle to be successful. This is not something easy. Don't let these other traders and gurus trick you into thinking that this is easy. I see people doing, oh, I'm gonna turn $1 into $1 billion. Like, bruh, no, fuck that. Don't be trying to make it sound like this shit is easy, because it's not easy. It's hard as hell. This is the hardest shit you will ever do, especially if you're from the bottom. If you're broke as hell, this is going to be the hardest thing that you have to do. But you have to make the sacrifice. You're the one that has to go through hell so your family can live in heaven. This is just how it is. This shit is going to be hard as hell. You're going to be depressed. You're going to feel like this shit is a scam. You're going to feel like there's no way you can do this. You're too stupid. You're not lucky enough. This has nothing to do with luck. If you do everything right, you will be successful. It's not just about studying the course. It's not just about showing up every day. You need to do everything outside of this. You need to live, breathe, and sleep Forex all day. You wake up, have a routine. You should have a routine. You wake up, eat something healthy, work out, get on the charts. That's all you got to do every single day, just over and over. Work out, eat healthy, get on the charts, pray. You need to become a better version of yourself. You need to transform into someone who deserves to be successful. You need to have a trading plan for life, right? You need a trading plan for Forex to be successful in Forex, and you need a trading plan in life. Every area of your life needs to be on point for you to line up and receive your blessing. Just trust me, bro. I'm not telling you no bullshit. This is real shit right here. So this is my challenge for you. I want you to change your diet. Start eating more vegetables. Quit the fast food. Find out your calories. Eat 500 below that. Do some incline walking. Drink some water, bro. Hydrate your body. Get into working out. You don't have to start off all crazy. Just, get outside, walk around the block a couple times, and then increase it as you go. First thing you do when you open your eyes in the morning, pray to God. Pray to Jesus Christ. Tell him thank you for waking you up. Thank you for having your family. Thank you for your health, because your health could be taken away like that. Trust me, I know it. I've been through it. People take that shit for granted. People complain about having a job. Man, I gotta work all day. Bro, at least you can go to work. At least you can provide for your family. At least you can do something. Imagine being handicapped on the bed for years. Be grateful what you have. Of course, I know it sucks. I worked 12-hour shifts before. It's horrible. But at least you can do that. It could always be worse. Always keep that in your mind. No matter what you're going through right now, it could always be worse. So I need you guys to wake up and get to it, bro. The year is almost over. It's going to be another year that you're not profitable because you're too lazy to do what you need to do. Stop making excuses. So what if you have to wake up an hour or two earlier to study because you got to go to work? So what? Just do it. Stop complaining. You want to get these results or not? New Year's is going to come and it's going to restart all over again. You're going to be like, damn, a whole nother year just passed by. And what did you gain? Nothing. So I hope this video helped you guys out. Get to it and let's make some money. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless you.